After Hurricane Ian devastated southwest Florida at the end of September, Florida Democratic gubernatorial candidate Charlie Crist announced his Together Florida bus tour. According to Crist, the tour would be, quote, traveling across the state collecting supplies to deliver to victims of Hurricane Ian. During a stop in Lake County, Florida on Sunday, Crist directly called out Florida Governor Ron DeSantis, saying, quote, I don't know why he likes to pick on people so much, if he's just a mean guy or a bully by nature. Crist is running against Ron DeSantis in the Florida governor's race, and the incumbent Republican is heavily favored to win.
Democrats deliver. You better believe it, Linda and Stephanie. Thank you both, and thank you for running. God bless you. To be with us today with two of her boys that are having lunch in the SUV. But thank you all for being here. And from the bottom of my heart, thank you for what we're doing for our fellow Floridians. This is wonderful, what all you have donated, and the bus is full. I mean, it's jammed. It's unbelievable how people have really poured out their heart for our fellow Floridians in this time of need. But that's how we're supposed to roll. And that's how Democrats do roll. That's what we do. You know, we make sure that we get the toilet paper, the drinks, the food, the diapers, whatever people need, because they're struggling down there. I visited Fort Myers a few days ago, and as bad as the videos I'm sure you all have seen, when you see it in person on the ground, it's beyond devastating. It really is. And the good news is that Floridians are resilient, and we're going to make sure that we come back. We always do. We've been hit by these storms more than our fair share of times, but we always come together in a time of need and do the right thing. And that's why I'm so proud to be in Lake County today. I got to tell you a story about Lake County. I was just mentioning this to Chelsea. So when I was a little kid, I came to a Methodist youth camp in Leesburg, which is not far from here. It's on a big lake. I don't know if you know where I'm talking about. But when I was there, I could smell, I think Minute Maid had a plant near there. They may still, for all I know. And I could smell the orange juice in the morning when we woke up. But that was the first time I was ever away from home. It was in Lake County. And people were so nice here, I didn't feel that homesick. So you live in a beautiful part of our state. I know there's probably a lot of Republicans in Lake County, but there's obviously a lot of great Democrats too. And if we turn out, Linda and Stephanie, for them and for us, we're all going to win. We're all going to win. And that's what it's about. And Linda, thank you for sharing the story about the Golden Rule. It's something that really is important to me, and it's how my mom and dad raised me and my three sisters down in St. Petersburg. But, you know, if we just would practice that rule in our country, in our society, a lot of the problems that we're dealing with now, the culture war stuff that Governor DeSantis deals in all the time, it would go away. It would simply go away. I mean, I don't know why he likes to pick on people so much, you know, if he's just a mean guy or just a bully by nature, but it sure seems like it. And I know this, I know you deserve better than that. I know Florida deserves better than that. You deserve a governor that has a heart, that will lead and do things like what we're doing here today for our fellow Floridians in the time of a horrible storm. And, you know, the fact that he goes after African-American voters and women and your right to choose, where is it? For choice, and it's for freedom, and it's all for Florida. That's why I'm running for governor, for you, honestly. And you know, I think we have the greatest opportunity in 30 days from now. Now, I have noticed, I was mentioning this to Chelsea and Gershom, I've noticed that his ads are running a little more frequently now. Have you noticed that? Hard not to, right? Well, that tells me something. He's anxious. And he's nervous. You know, he's got more money than God, you know, which is absurd. But when I see him start to spend that much more, he's seeing numbers he doesn't like. And that's because of you. That's because of you. And Mr. Chairman, because of you and your great leadership in the county. Thank you so much. Give the chairman a round of applause. We love you. In fact, I came here the first week of the campaign. I'll never forget it. And it was an honor to be here. And, you know, not enough Democrats come here to campaign, but I love you. Thank you. Well, and I love you back again. You know, and then after that, I went up to Escambia County, Pensacola. And, you know, we don't have to get huge margins in those counties up in the Panhandle, but if we just reduce the margin a little bit, the game's over. Over. And there's a lot of good Democrats up there in the Panhandle too, I'll tell you that. But thank you again so very much. I really appreciate you being here. I really appreciate the effort that you have put forth for our fellow Floridians. I appreciate what you're doing for the campaign. We got 30 days to beat this guy. And Florida does deserve a better governor. And my friends, frankly, the bar is low. It's remarkable. You know, I mean, to see what he does. And, you know, I mean, the notion that he would, you know, get 2 jets, go to Texas, fly them up to Massachusetts. Who does that? Oh, that's crazy, isn't it? I mean, you can't make that up, you know, and taking away a woman's right to choose, not even having exceptions for rape or incest. My friends, that's barbaric. That's not what Florida's about. That's not what America is about. And that is the opposite of freedom. And you deserve freedom. And I respect it. He doesn't. That's why we're going to change. God bless you. Look forward to a better day soon. Thank you, Lake County. Thank you, thank you, thank you.